welcome to my channel, Messiah Rich Productions. I wanted to run it today about 7 signs the chosen one gotta pass, especially if you're trying to reach a breakthrough. You know what I'm saying? Our first test is our test of time. If you ain't got patience, you're not gonna pass. You're not gonna get through a breakthrough because that's how God tests your patience. You know what I'm saying? And when you ain't got patience, you're not gonna make it. That's our first sign right there. Test of time. We got our second sign is the test of isolation. If you can't be by yourself, or you gotta be around a crowd, you can forget the breakthrough. You gotta know how to be by yourself. You gotta learn how to be by yourself and love your own energy, love yourself. You know what I'm saying? Being by yourself is not a bad thing. People look at certain people strange and weird because they like to be by themselves. It's just they learning who they is. So if you can't be isolated, you won't get through a breakthrough. Now your third test is gonna be your test of opposition. You gotta be ready for the ops. They coming. I mean, they gonna be against you because you doing something that they ain't doing. You see what I'm saying? And you just gotta be ready for opposition. Anytime you trying to do something good, it's opposition on the other side. It's opposition just to get to the other side. You find out you got a door you trying to get through, and when you open the door, it's 10 more people you gotta get through just to get through it. You see what I'm saying? So there's opposition, and we all know we go through that in life. But that's a sign that the chosen one's gonna get tested on. You know what I'm saying? To reach they peak, or you know what I'm saying, to reach that high point. You know what I'm saying? Now my fourth test is the test of impossible situations. You got stuff that keeps circling around in your life back to back, and you wondering like, man, I can't do this, I can't do that, and you try to repeat the same patterns. Like, so you looking at it like, as God putting to you like what you got to do in order to get over that mountain. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, that's an impossible situation probably to you. It depends on what it is that you're dealing with. Like drugs, like it probably be drugs you're using, certain people you're dealing with that you need to cut off. You know what I'm saying? But if you're trying to do it on your own power, you're looking at it as it's impossible. But it ain't nothing impossible when you serve the Lord, or you know what I'm saying? Because God He in us, and we do stuff with His strength. You know what I'm saying? It ain't our strength no more. So that's one of the tests right there. Test of impossible situations. And the next test, the fifth test, is the test of integrity. Your integrity gonna get tested. I mean, because if you're trying to go to the next level, you gotta be a person about your business. You gotta do stuff that the average person wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, you can't be out here stealing. You know what I'm saying? You can't be out here having sex with everybody you see. You can't be out here just doing the average. You gotta do what people wouldn't call average. You know what I'm saying? Something that people call weird or different, because some people just stuck to the patterns of the life, what they've been taught, and they ain't got no integrity. You know what I'm saying? You want your girl or you want your wife to be integrity, and just in the same way she want her man to be with integrity. You know what I'm saying? We ain't out here just doing that just to do it. So that's another test, the test of integrity. Now the sixth test is gonna be the test of criticism. Get ready to be criticized. People gonna say this and say that. Even your own friends and family gonna turn on you. You be ready to be criticized. You know what I'm saying? Like, from my point of view, I had that. I done went through that so many times because I want to do this. I want to go this way, but they wanted me to go this way. And I'm like, man, I'm living my own life. So if I do what you do, I'm gonna be in the situation that you in. I'm trying to be better than what you in. So you want to criticize me on the choice that I made for myself. You see what I'm saying? So that's the sixth test, the test of criticism. The seventh test is the test of success. God want to see who you will be if you was successful. Would you have that same mind frame that you got now, or is you gonna allow Him to come in and change the way you think? You know what I'm saying? The way you act and all that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a certain way before success get you. You can't be all that pride. You can't have all that pride on you, and then you trying to be successful. You don't even know how to talk to people. So how you gonna be successful? How you expect to come into $1 million, for example, and you hard-hearted? God ain't gonna let you get to that point because your heart ain't right. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, so to reach that success, man, you gotta change everything that you do. So I just wanted to run into y'all about that. The 7 signs every chosen one gonna have to go through to reach their peak and their breakthrough or whatever. You're gonna go through the test of time, isolation, test of opposition, test of impossible situations, test of integrity, your test of criticism, and your test of success, man. Shouts out to all the chosen ones. Messiah Rich in the game, man. And like, subscribe to the channel. We in here. We ain't going nowhere.